Hi guys, welcome back to my Brewing Buddies and Beers YouTube channel. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about the Pinter. Now, most of you have probably seen the Pinter on social media, Instagram, YouTube, and most of you might even have the Pinter. So I just wanted to talk today a little bit about my experiences with it, my thoughts, and also I'm actually going to be brewing today with it. So I'm going to do a step-by-step process of the brewing, which I will put up on my Instagram page. So first of all, the Pinter, how did I get into it? Well, a couple of years ago I'd seen it on social media. It was the Pinter 2.0, and there was some good offers where you got a subscription. You could get a couple of presses a month, or you could buy the presses as a one-off, whichever you preferred. So the subscription, the presses worked out slightly cheaper. So at the time I think the presses were like about $17.99 per press, whereas if you were buying it was maybe just over £20. So it worked out not too bad value, because it makes roughly they say about 10 pints. So tried that for a few months, tried a few different presses, got 2 presses each month, and then after a while I probably my thoughts on the actual beer itself was not great, to be honest. I thought that there was always like an aftertaste with them. There was like almost like a synthetic taste lingered in your mouth. And once you had tapped them, you really needed to drink them within a couple of days, otherwise they just started to get more flat, even being kept in the keg. So I kind of just went away from it for a little while, and then I think it was last year they brought out the Pinter 3.0. Now there was a couple of faults I found with the 2.0 Pinter, particularly around the tap. I'd seen other people saying that they had leaks, and it seemed to be a big issue. So I never thankfully had leaks, but what I did find was the tap, you have to screw the tap on here at the bottom, and you have to make sure it's on really tight. Now the problem with mine was then I screwed it on tight, and then it got to the point where I could never get it off again. So I seen another fella talking about having the exact same issue, and then he tried to use a wrench to try and get it off, and he ended up breaking his. So that was an issue with that. So I know they've updated some of these issues for the Pinter 3.0. There's now like a little grip on the tap, which makes it easier to get off. I'm not sure about the leaks issues, whether it was, as I say, I've never had any leaks, thankfully. And then it's the Pinter 3.0, it's a little more lightweight, so it's more plastic, whereas the 2.0 was heavier. It's a metal. So the presses themselves, so they come in like a concentrate. So you get this little pack. The brewing process itself is quite straightforward. Basically, you clean out your Pinter. They give you the little sanitizer and purifier for cleaning it out. That comes with your pack. You just basically fill it with water, you pour in your press, and you give it a damn good shake, and you leave it to set for roughly about 7 days. So after 7 days of brewing, then you put it into the fridge for conditioning for 7 days, and so the whole thing is ready within 2 weeks. In terms of home brewing, it's probably debatable whether you could call it like the traditional sense of home brewing or not. I mean, it's an easy process. It's you know, you can't really go wrong with it. But again, I suppose just the results comes down to a matter of opinion then, whether you know you feel like it's a good product or not. Worth the hype? I'm not sure. To be honest now, this might be my last press I do with the Pinter. So Hazy Jane is one of my favourite beers. So it'll be a big test now to see if it turns out anything like Hazy Jane. So as I say, it could be my last press with the Pinter. I did see that they've brought out now a Guinness Porter, which Guinness Porter is one of, you know, I love Guinness Porter, but again, if this doesn't turn out well, I'll probably just leave it at that. So honest opinion, I mean, I'm not paid or I'm not getting any freebies, so I'm going to be completely honest. For me, it was probably a bit of a disappointment all in all. I mean, the gadgets look cool. I mean, you know, they look great in any bar. But yeah, just the because it's all about the beer at the end of the day. You want to be able to sit down, enjoy your beer, and go, yes, I'm looking forward to doing another press, you know. But yeah, I think I'll leave it at that. But anyway, I'm going to do the Hazy Jane, brew it today. As I say, I'll do a step by step. I'll put it up on my Instagram, so I'll check in then, give an update in 7 days' time, whenever I'm going to put it into the fridge to condition, and then I'll do another update in 2 weeks' time, whenever I tap it and taste it, and I'll give it an honest review. So, hope to see you all then, and until then, cheers.